Hello everyone. Welcome to The Choice Behind the Camera. In this podcast po, we're gonna talk about how AI technology has been intersecting or evolving the filmmaking industry po in today po. And then, before we start po, today we are joined by two special guests po. We have Miss Ana Karina Ramos, and Mr. Jericho Jeriel po. And before we start po, first po, Miss Ana, can you introduce yourself and if it's possible din po, what you do for your work and what do you do in this creative industry? And can you tell us what were your past projects po?
So, hello everyone. I am Ana Karenina Ramos. I'm a professional screenwriter. I am freelancing in regard past projects, mostly with Star Cinema. Most notable are One More Try, I Love You Goodbye. I was also the writer for the original screenplay of Seven Sundays. For TV, I wrote several episodes for Ipaglaban Mo. My most recent is in 2019 with Cineco Productions, Man and Wife. Yun.
Nice, galing.
Bigatin po ang...
Sobra.
As you can see po, bigatin po ang guest pa natin ngayon
Nalula ako
po.
bigla.
Literal ba yan? Nabigatin.
Hindi po. And now po, how about you po, Mr. Jericho po? What are your past projects po? And again, introduce yourself po to our audience.
Welcome back to Miss Karen. I am currently a student, but we recently won for our short film Kiao last time as 2025, and I'm currently working as a freelance for vertical dramas and any projects that available, di ba? Kasi bata pa eh. Yun.
Okay po. Moving on sa ating first half ng podcast show or discussion, we're gonna talk about first when you're writing and syempre po directing. Ano po yung mga workflow niyo po from start to finish? Paano po sinisimulan yung gawa niyo po and paano malalaman niyo kung tapos na po siya?
So, as a writer, everything starts with a story idea. Either sa'yo or when you are commissioned by a network, they give you, ito ang kailangan ng storya, ito ang kailangan gawin, ito ang artista. So, gawa natin ang storya. And then from there, syempre, i-develop mo na yung characters, saan mo siya isiset, anong flow dapat ng story. So, totoo lang, you know that your job as a writer in the film industry, pag nag-first showing day na. Because kahit nagpo-prod, kahit nag-shoot yan, they can call you anytime and tell you, we have this scene, we need it revised. So, hindi tapos doon yung trabaho mo as a writer. So, you only know that a project is done pag na-show na natin. First showing day. Yun.
But since I don't know if it's going to be real, but veteran po sa industry, can you share kung paano po kayo nagsimula at pumatong po kayo sa mainstream po?
Alright. In 2008, lahat na ng trabaho ginawa ko. Nag-call center ako, nag-administrative work ako, no, sa mga private companies. But then in 2008, hindi ko alam kung available pa yung website na Pinoy Exchange. So I found an ad there by Star Cinema. They were looking for concept development group members. So, kailangan interesado ka sa pelikula, kailangan interesado ka magsulat ng script, and that you can attend the workshop. So, I applied. Doon ako nag-umpisa. They asked me to submit a 2-page storyline and a pitch deck. So, I came in for, I think, 2 or 3 interviews, and then they got me. So, nakapasok ako. But, training siya. Workshop siya talaga. And meron siyang evaluation every 3 months. Pwede kang matanggal dun sa group na yon. Ganon siya
Pero paid workshop po yan.
Paid naman siya.
Okay.
So, okay lang, di ba? Pero, kung nag-aaral ka talaga, magsulat, ganon ka rigid yung, as in, talagang training kami 2 days a week, and then, in between, pinapatawag kami ng Star for brainstorm. Pag susulatin ka storyline, magpipitch ka, and all that. So, doon nahasa. And then, the following year, in 2009, siguro, Star Cinema felt na pwede na ako. I got my first project, which is I Love You Goodbye, with Angelica Panganiban, Derek Ramsey, and Gabby Concepcion. And thankfully, nanalo kami ng best story doon for MMFF that year. Diba? Nanalo kami. Yeah. For best story. And then, nasundan na siya ng nasundan. So, thankful ako because everything I know now as a writer, Well, most of what I know now as a writer, syempre, galing sa Star Cinema.
Pero do you have any past or any experience before ka mag-apply sa workshop? Or you just love movies?
Mahilig lang ako manood ng movie, magbasa ng libro. I love Filipino films. Kasi nung bata ako, parang sa Channel 9, yung black and white pa na talagang pinapanood ko na siya. So, mahilig talaga akong manood. And I did not take up film, ha? Hindi rin ako ng creative writing. I took up sociology.
Wow.
So, ang layo, di ba? So, parang siguro talagang meant to be lang ako na makapasok ng industry.
So,
Yun.
sorry.
Sige.
Do you think na na-apply mo yung sociology?
Oh,
in-
yes.
in your-
Yes. Sociology kasi is basically the study of human interactions in a society. So, ang ganda niyang paghugutan for storytelling
So, it's
ng
your
human
edge.
Yes. So, I think.
Yes.
And also, yung mga nag-psychology, nag-anthropology, magagamit niyo siya.
So,
Pag
balik,
nagsulat.
coming from any kind of roots, can be a writer naman po talaga.
Yes.
How about you po, Mr. Jericho po?
Ako naman, well, I do have my writers kasi as a director, I have tendencies na maging bias when it comes on writing eh. So, I believe that I need pa rin, syempre, hindi naman ako, hindi ko masasabing magaling ako magsulat o magaling ako mag-conceptualize. So, initially, what I always do when conceptualizing, it always starts with what if. So, what if? Or I got inspired by experiences. For example, I went to this place sa Zambales or whatever and I got inspired by the stories of the people, by yung guide namin while trekking. Yun, it can inspire me to create something and can trigger what if. So yung dinadevelop ko ngayon na thesis ko, it's about the story of a pregnant Aita during the war in World War II in Zambales, which is like an epicenter of the war during World War II. So what if a pregnant woman is finding a safe haven during the war? So yun yung story ko. So yes, also in our famous short film Kiyaw, we have a genre class lang. Sabi, okay, gawa kay action movie. So wala namang restrictions whatever. So sabi ko, what if yung comfort woman may katana or may gun? So doon na nag-start, dinevelop na namin siya. It's about oppression during that time. So yes.
Okay po. Just like Miss Ann kanina, we ask about her origin story.
Origin story.
Kayo po,
Parang superhero kayo.
paano nyo po parang, I want to be a director? Parang yung moment po in your life na nagustuhan nyo po talaga maging what you want to do po?
Well, I grew up kasi na yung papa ko mahilig manood ng movies eh. May mga DVDs, steelbooks, yun. And hindi ko talaga in-imagine na magiging filmmaker ako or whatever. Kasi before, gusto ko maging teacher eh. Or maging flight attendant kasi I love to travel. So, it happened, I think, nung nanood kami ng Batman v Superman with my dad. I was 12. It was PG-13 by that time. He slipped in. Then, after that, nirecreate namin ng mga friends ko yung warehouse fight, yung may guns. So, I put one lighting, tapos it was very dark. Kasi sa lugar namin, kapag December, uso yung pellet guns. So, we have props na. So, I have cast yung mga friends ko, and then we recreate the Batman warehouse fight. So yun, pinanood namin, we posted it on Facebook, yung mga kapitbahay namin, we received good feedback. So yun, natuwa kami. And then, nasundan siya ng mga short films na nag-enjoy lang kami. Kasi by that time, March, April, ganon, parang bakasyon. I was 12, 13 by that time. So yun, parang nagtuloy-tuloy, student films. Tas, yes, after less than 10 years, may famous ako. Yan na. Yes. And then, nandito sa podcast with Miss Karen. No? Bigatin in industry.
Okay po. Now that we have known ng mga story ng ating two special guests, we'll now move on sa second part of our podcast. And this will be the end na po ng part 1 po natin and we will see you soon.